Good morning everyone, this is Kevin here and I've been asked to review a set of headphones. The headphones I'll be looking at today are the One Audio Fusion wireless Bluetooth and corded A70 headphones. So these are quite an unusual headphone and I'll go through the features in a minute. And like many people, I've got lots of sets of headphones. So I've got some Bluetooth, some earbuds, I've got some in a case, I've got just all sorts. I think last time I counted I've got 15 sets of headphones. I don't get on too well with earbuds. You know, these are great little gadgets, but I find that they fall out of my ears when I'm walking, and if I sort of touch the touch panels while I'm putting them back in, I'll start dialing the last number and all sorts of strange things start happening. These ones go over the back of my head. They're light and compact, but they're not particularly fantastic for audio quality. They are getting a little bit old as well. These, although the case looks great, they're really not the world's best headphones. Move them out of the way. These are the ones I use all the time on my keyboard. I've got an identical pair that I use on my laptop when I'm editing videos. So I've got two pairs of these. These are getting so old now, they're 6 years old, that the headband's starting to wear. I've already put replacement earpads on. Product warranty card to register them with a QR code. Nice and easy then. You get a 2-year warranty. Little instruction book. We don't really need to be reading the instructions. Your cables. This one is 3.5mm to 3.5mm. I've measured this. This is 1.2 meters long. Get a standard micro USB charge cable. This is the main cable. It's 2 meters long, and at one end you've got the 6.35mm stereo connector, and at the other end you've got the 3.5mm connector with the metal lock-in plate that attaches to the headphones. You also get a water-resistant pull cord carry bag. You'll notice there's a 6.35mm socket there, and then on the other side is a 3.5mm, and there's our power buttons, a volume up and down, and also next track, and then our Bluetooth charge and status light, and there's our Bluetooth charge socket. The way these work are quite ingenious. So for example, to plug them into my keyboard, which takes a 6.35mm, I'll plug that into the keyboard. This connector then goes into your headphones. Twist it 90 degrees and that's now locked in. So we've now got a pair of corded headphones. It's quite neat, that is. Give it a twist again, pull them out. So what I've done with these is plug them into my keyboard. In fact, I plug them into my mixer. So I always use my mixer as a headphone buffer. So just plug them in there. I just leave them in. So I'll just leave this cable in, and then what I'll do is I'll disconnect my headphones from the cable, go to my PC, and then I'll just hold the power button, let it connect onto the PC, and then I did my video editing on the laptop. One of the things I did notice, these are Bluetooth version 5. And I've used Bluetooth headphones before to try and do editing, and it didn't work out too well. There was a bit of latency on the Bluetooth. So as you line up your video and your audio on the screen, because I record the video on the camera, I record the audio on either on the keyboard or on the laptop, and as you line it up, the latency actually causes problems trying to get your timing right. I had no problems with these. I just did a normal video, lined up the audio where I thought it was correct, told it to render the video. First time it was absolutely perfect, so they're good for that. Let's move this out of the way. These are aimed at really PC players, laptop users, people who want to use them on keyboards, guitars, just all good all-round headphones. They're quite a bit bigger than my previous headphones. So if I get my trusty tape measure again, I don't want I lost it then. Looks like I need to buy a new one. So what we've got there, 10 centimeters by 8 centimeters, so they're quite a bit bigger. There's a slight angle to the headphones as well. So when you put them on your head, I don't know if you can see there, but the headband angle is slightly forward. So when they're on your head, the headband actually sits just slightly at the front of the center of your head. So it's quite comfortable. And one thing I did notice is a metal adjuster band. A lot of headphones I've used, this is plastic and it wears out quite quickly. So that'll be interesting to see how that fares. So there's some touches on here that are quite nice. Like I said, the metal locking clamp on the 3.5mm jack, that's metal. The adjustment band's metal. There's a nice feel to them. It's memory foam on the ear pads. I've got a pair of memory foam headphones that I use on my Xbox, and I love them. They shut out all the noise from the outside. Can't hear anything. I'll just show you how to connect these on Bluetooth. It's straightforward. Hold the middle button, they'll turn on. Keep holding, you'll get another set of tones. There we go. And you get an alternating blue and red light. Just going to Bluetooth. Mine's already scanning as soon as I go in. There we go. So we've got one device that we can see. Pairing. There we go. Pair with the One Audio A70. Done. So if I now go into my music app, we're all paired up. I'll just make sure the volume's down so there's no copyright infringements. And there we go. I can change the audio up and down, the volume with the buttons either side of the power button. A longer press will actually change the track back or the track forward. There we go. I can do this anyway on my My Band 4. So if I just swipe left or right on the screen, I can do the volume from the top, and I can do my track, next track, previous track, and I can pause and play as well. So I've got the flexibility of doing it from the phone, from the device, pardon me, or from my My Band 4. So there we go, the Bluetooth functionality. Just works great. The first time I plugged them into the keyboard, I was actually quite shocked because the audio difference, there's a lot more punch in them. Playing music on the keyboard and playing music on the laptop and watching films, yeah, they're good all-round headphones. You've got a lot of dynamic range in them. I could hear absolutely everything. Certainly on my keyboard, I've got a 61-note keyboard. The lowest note right up through to the highest note. Everything was there. To connect to a phone or some device that's got a 3.5mm jack, that goes into the device and that goes into the headphone. So I don't need to carry an adapter anymore. Another thing they do audio sharing. So while you're connected on Bluetooth, if there's another person with these headphones who wants to share audio, so say children, or if you want to watch a film at night and not disturb others, connect your headphones on Bluetooth, plug the 6.35mm into the master headphones, this goes into the other headphones, and then you're both listening to the same audio. It's a great little touch. These are just under the £40 market in the UK. They sit in quite a good price range. They give you the best of both worlds, so they work great on Bluetooth, they work great on wired. I've got the ability to switch from a 3.5mm to 6.35 on the fly, so if I forget an adapter, no problem. I can daisy chain them to another pair of headphones, no problem with that. So yeah, I think they're a great pair of headphones. I hope this is useful to you. There should be a link below to give you a discount on purchasing these through Amazon, and I hope to review some more in the future.